And first up at 11, our big story. A tragic scene out of New Haven earlier today. A house fire killed 2 people while others are recovering from their injuries. Thanks for joining us tonight at 11. I'm Kevin Hogan. Right now, more than a dozen people are without homes following an early morning fire in a multifamily house on West Street right near Columbus Avenue. Channel 3's Shante Passmore is following the investigation and describes just how people had to jump out of the windows to save themselves.
Kevin, tonight fire marshals are still on scene investigating the cause of this deadly fire. And neighbors I spoke to said it was the screams for help that woke them up to this scene.
A viewer sent this cell phone video to Channel 3. Earlier this morning, you can see smoke filling the air and raging flames on the upper levels.
Just smoke, a lot of cops, ambulance, and the streets blocked off.
Behind the haze, people desperately trying to escape the fire.
The call came in at 3:20 for 150 West Street. Reports of people trapped in the 3rd floor.
The inferno swept through the 3rd floor of this multi-family house. 6 of the 16 residents lived there, trapped as the fire intensified on the 2nd level. Firefighters rescued 2 of them, who later died at the hospital. This fight against flames made complicated by the building's design.
The rear stairwell was very cramped, very small. It's tough for one firefighter to get up, let alone carry 2 victims from the 3rd floor down. So that made it very tough.
A few escaped by jumping out their windows. Crews rushed those tenants and firefighters suffering burns to the hospital. The house fire now only flames questions. As a former tenant told Eyewitness News, there were no smoke detectors when he lived there. It's unsure if that's still the case. We repeatedly reached out to city officials for confirmation, but an alderwoman used the fire as a reminder.
I encourage people to make sure that you have working smoke detectors in your home.
And tonight the concern for many in this neighborhood is who are the 2 people who died and who's in the hospital this evening. For many, they'll be thinking about the people who lived in that house. In New Haven this evening, Shante Passmore, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.